May 10th, on Wednesday, the day we had CPI data, I took two different trades. One was a $6,000 profit, and the next one was a $4,000 profit. And in this video, I want to explain how I came up with my levels, where my entries were, why I entered the market, where my stop losses were, and I just want to go over the action from today. Before we get into it, I recommend everybody watching this, if you have not already followed me on my Instagram, I will post a link in the description below to do so. It's a really good resource. You're missing out if you're not following it. I post daily trading recaps on here, along with really good trading tips and tricks that I guarantee you're not going to find anywhere else. Again, the link is in the description below. And if you were following me on here, we're going to go over the levels in this video that I've been going over for the past 2-3 days on my Instagram and in the Discord. The first trade I want to go over was a little over $6,000 profit on the E-mini S&P 500 future contracts. I took the market short about 9 minutes into the market open. Now, to gain context, let's go over the levels in the Discord. I post these every single day of setups I'm watching, levels I'm looking out for, and potential trading scenarios. So this was the day prior, which was on the 9th of May on Wednesday, as it says yesterday. And these levels have been levels that I've been talking about for the past 2-3 days, not only on the YouTube live stream that I did yesterday, but also on the Instagram. The whole video will revolve around these levels, so keep a close eye on them. The first one is 4125 to 4116, which you could see by this green box on the lower right side of my screen. The second is 4142 to 4150, which is this pink box with a green line inside of it. And then to the upside, we had 4174 to 4187. And then we had a high at FOMC day last week at 4167. Usually highs or lows based off of FOMC are important reference areas. The bullish plan was very simple and it was a two-step process. So let's understand the first step first, which was for bulls. The first step is reclaiming inside of 4142 to 4150. That is step number one. Why this was important was because this area yesterday acted as resistance on the 9th of May, which was Tuesday. On 3 or 4 different occasions, it acted as resistance and had a hard time breaking the market higher. So now going into the following day, this is a level that I would want, if I'm playing long, I need the market to find acceptance at this area where we once found non-acceptance. Well, overnight we rejected it again and we got that sell-off directly into my green box, which was 4125, 4116. Again, these levels could act as support, they could act as demand, they could act as resistance, they could act as supply. The purpose of these levels is to gauge how and what the market does at those levels of interest. Never be a bull, never be a bear, just react to the information the market is giving you. Second step of the bullish plan was if we can get above this pink box, then I need to see a breakout above 4156. Then I could play the market long, targeting 4174, 4187, which was that supply zone above. Well, the market overnight bounces off this 4125 level, and if you trade futures, this is the benefit of it because you can trade overnight. It trades 23 hours out of the day, and you could capitalize on these moves. For some reason, a lot of the moves have been happening overnight, and they've been very clean. Well, we got that breakout above that pink supply box. We got that rally into FOMC high, and we hit the supply zone at 4174. The bullish plan that I've been wanting for the past 2-3 days now has happened overnight. So with this rally, I knew many people were going to be chasing it, and I knew many people were buying it long inside of an area where there was tough resistance. With this in mind, if we were to look at the profile, and I'm going to add videos to the course, the A to Z course on this, going over profile and in-depth tape examples, but the profile of where the volume was facilitated today was very sloppy and very messy. That's why I said if some point today we should sell off and test 4150, 4142 again, which is this pink box. With this in mind, the market opens up now and I'm looking for areas to find sellers present at the high of where it once was an area of tough resistance to play the market short, targeting that 4150, 4142 level. And I found this at 4163 when the market looked just like this. And what it looks like on the tape is very simple. We get that morning rally at 9:30, and then we start to see large seller prints come in. We see a large passive seller at 4170. We also see more selling come in. And as soon as I see this selling come into the market right here, I take it short. As you can see, more sweeps come into the market. And my stop loss was above this 4168 high because this is where the selling initiated right at 9:32, which was actually the high of day today. So now I'm in short at 4163. My stop loss is above 4168. I'm risking about 6 or 5 points, and my target was the pink box over here. The market in the next 4 or 5 minutes shot down very strong. I scaled some of my position out at 4142, bouncing off of that key level. And I had a couple contracts open in case the sell-off wanted to continue into 4133. And then at 9:59, I exited the full position. We broke that 4142 level, but didn't really like it. And there was some nice buying activity at these lows. And I got out my remainder at 4147 once the market started moving up to protect myself. This was very simple. It was essentially a gap up, a lot of people chasing the gap up, finding sellers on the tape, taking it short, reacting to that information, managing my risk, and taking profit at an area that was once a key level that proved to be resistance and support once tested. And as again, this acted as support once we were above it. Now, another reason why I sold the bulk of my position at 4142 was because of this sell-off down. And what you're going to see here are these lines are passive buy orders. And what's interesting here, and it doesn't look natural, it doesn't look organic, it looks a little superficial, of how at exactly about the same time someone put 4 about 120 lot buy orders at a tick increment for 1.4 ticks, exactly at 41939, 41838, and then directly below that at 36 and 35. That seemed a little superficial for me, and that was a little concerning for my short position, especially that I'm getting 20 points in about 3 minutes from that morning sell-off. Okay, so now the market comes back up, then sells back off, and it's a little whipsaw type of action where there really wasn't the clearest direction. It was down, it was up, it was down, it was up. Then at 10:21, I set out another update. 4142 to about 4133, I would be very cautious shorting this. I am avoiding the short side here. Even if it works, I do not want to be caught shorting this. Then at 10:23, I said I may be interested in getting long at this range. These passive orders haven't moved and they have not got any thinner. Then at 10:42, I said I'm avoiding this long side. That buyer that we saw, that block of 4 ticks or 1 point for about 120 lots that I just mentioned, when we got that sell-off, he pulled his order, meaning he removed it. Then the lower order actually got filled around 4133, 4134. So I said I'm avoiding the long side at 10:42 when the market looked like this. Now keep this in mind because this is going to be a very, very important lesson. At this moment, I was really focusing on playing the market short again and being a bear. I wanted to see more selling. I wanted to see a continued sell-off. And here's even an update that I sent that 4125 to 4116 is my level of support. I said that earlier as well in the pre-market plan. I want to play shorts targeting 4100 if the selling pressure is increasing below 4125. And this was at 10:51 Eastern. Now at 10:54 Eastern, about 3 minutes later, we see that buy order essentially appear again. I'm going to fast forward this. As the market came into 4125, which was this low a day right here, we came up, down, whipsaw action again, but there was a strange little now 3-tick order for about 120 lots now at 4129. So when I see this, the market comes back into this level. He fills his position for over 1,000 lots. So how I viewed this was 3 minutes ago, I wanted to take the market short if we could get below 4125. However, this guy appeared again and his order was getting filled. He's accumulating what I viewed it as a long position, expecting the market to come up. With this in mind, I now took a long position for my second trade of the day right at 4130, and this was a $4,000 profit. At 10:59, I said I am trying a long here. It's do or die. I am trying to catch a short-term bottom. I am targeting that pink box up here, which was 4142 to 4150, the same level I've been explaining in this video, and my risk was about 5 points. I'm risking 5 points to make between 12 to 20 points, simply off this buyer getting filled. Now, as I mentioned, this is the vital lesson of this video, is you must go with the flows of the market. As you could tell, 2 minutes ago, I was coming up with scenarios to play the market short. Well, 3 minutes after that, we spotted something in the market that said, okay, the short side might not be a high quality setup right now, and the market's whispering in my ear saying, okay, there's a buyer who might want to be accumulating a position. Now I have to look to be a bull and not be so bearish. So never marry a position, never have a bias, and go with the flows of the market, because we bounced off this demand zone, we found those buyers, and directly after I took the market long, we got that rally into the 4142, 4150 level, and that offered a very nice opportunity for a quick scalp to the upside. I will say for this trade, I took profits a little too early and I left some profits on the table, but that was a mistake that I reviewed. Always follow your plan and manage your risk. We hit that 4142 level, we rejected VWAP, and we kept selling off lower. And exactly what I just said to you guys, I also said to the members of my community, go with the flows. 1 minute I was bearish, another minute I was bullish. The market's going to present information to you, and you must change with that information and react to it. A lot of people sit in their chairs and they're watching the markets behind their screens, and they're like a statue. They're rigid, they're not flexible. The market's throwing rocks at them, and they're just sitting there taking the rocks right to the head. Or the market's whispering in their ear, and they're not listening to them. When the market gives you information, you must react to it, put risk on the table, and manage it accordingly. This is when you can get really quality setups. So just to recap everything that I have went over so far, the market hit our levels overnight. We got that very large rally. That bullish plan that we've been stalking for the past 3 days happened overnight, and I did not capitalize on that overnight long. We traded right into our target at the FOMC high /4174 supply, and the market opened up, and I knew a lot of people were bullish. They were expecting continuation, and that could have been a scenario. However, when the market opened up, we spotted selling activity at 4168, 4164. When I spotted such selling activity is when I took the market short, looking to take profits at my 4142, 4150 level. We bounce at this level, we come down, we see a very weird little buy program going on over here. He removes his order, then he steps back in down here at 4130. We take the market long, targeting this pink box, speculating that that guy is getting filled. He might have got filled, but the strength never continued, hit our target, and then the rest of the day, we were pretty much up and down, and it's pretty crazy because we're closing up near the highs, and tomorrow is going to present really good opportunities. Just play levels and follow your plan. I'm going to clean up my charts, and I will post my plan tomorrow in the Discord. Price and volume, supply and demand zones, and reading the tape. Very powerful combo. Go with the flows of the market. I'm going to end it on that note. Drop a like, comment any questions, and definitely check out the links in the description below. Every time I make these videos, I get questions about how to join the Discord. The Discord is a free community, but it is only available, and it's a private community, only for Entrepreneurship course members. Majority of the education is in the course, and you will be added to the Discord to supplement that information that you will go through in the course. I teach self-sufficiency. There's no alerts and there's no signals. But I'm going to end it on that note. Peace out.